Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. Back in the production facility, Coburg, Oregon, the mothership, if you will. We got some custom coaches all over the joint, and it is awesome. We got so much going on this morning. Stick with us. We're going to head on down to service and look at a remodel story, Coach 1250. So if you are the owner of 1250, and I know that you're watching and you don't want to see it as it is right now and you want to wait for the complete reveal, turn it off now. But anyway, we're going to head on down to service, but we are going to walk through the production facility and take a look. All right. Let's head on down. I love this paint job. Take a look at the front end of this. Look at these colors. Even though it's dusty and we're on the production floor, this is Coach 1358. This is an H3 double slide bunk coach. That and it is already sold, but take a look at these beautiful colors and all the chrome work that's in here. It's very, very cool. All right, you guys, I'm gonna head this way. Hope everyone had a good weekend. The craziest thing is that I just came from 100-degree weather down in the desert, and it is snowing here this morning in Coburg. Can you believe that? It was 36 degrees this morning. Here's another cool paint job. This is 1362. This is also another H3 double slide. But take a look at that. John, can you get a close-up of that guy right there? Oh, we'll just keep rolling. But here you can get a good shot of the side of this one. That's cool, huh? This is one, I say it all the time, but what we're going to do is we're going to go outside in the natural light and look at this one because, boy, I tell you, there's going to be some pop on this one. Really, really cool. I didn't even see this one come out because I was down in the desert, but it'll be really cool to see that one. Let's head towards service. Never miss a chance to see that. If you don't think Marathon Coach is has the best paint department in the industry, all I got to do is show you all these coaches on the production floor. Absolutely amazing. Cool. Very cool. That was 1366. Here's 1360. Another custom coach. Very cool paint job. We've shown you that one before. Here's another one, 1361. Look at the depth of color on the front end of this guy. This is one that I showed on my Facebook page, Marathon Mondays with Mal on Facebook. Over the weekend, I showed the back end of it. This is a really cool paint job. X3 double slide, Coach 1361 coming out probably sometime early summer. And we're going to head on down to service. For those of you who know this hallway, sometimes we have Wi-Fi issues in this hallway, but you've got parts department on this side, and you've got shipping and receiving on this side. As you can see, lots of parts coming in. And right through these doors is the Marathon Coburg service department. All right. I think we're coming up against break time, which is a good time to come in here because we get our run to see this. If you've never been to the Marathon service department, it's one of those things where you can see a coach that's 25 years old or older, and you can see a brand new coach getting worked on. So let's go down here because I want to show you Coach 1250. Oh, what do we have here? Look at that, you guys. Here is a refinished. We're just gonna snoop around here. This is going in a coach that I believe is like 20 years old. Take a look at that. How beautiful is that leather on this? This is a co-pilot seat. Man, that's cool. Yeah, Coach 961 is getting this for their co-pilot seat. That's beautiful. All right, let's roll. Hope everyone's having a good Monday morning. It's good to be back at the plant. You know, to be able to run into people like the heavenly hands of Rob Angelo. Oh, I see you hiding. Lots of remodels going on, but I wanted to show this one right here. This is Coach 1250, and if you want to go back and see a tour of what this coach looked like, I believe it's it's Marathon Mondays with Mal, episode 226. I looked it up this morning. I believe it is 226, where we do a tour of Coach 1250 and what it looked like at that time. And I'm going to let John pan over that while I confirm that information for you. 224, excuse me. I just checked my phone again. So go back and look at episode 224 to see what this coach looked like before we got into it. The remodel's been going on for about a week. So let's take a look. Pilot and co-pilot seats have been taken out. Flooring's been taken out. What you see here is the sofa popped up. And if you go to the back, you'll be able to see what the floor is going to look like because it's already been laid out. This is a beautiful coach, and that floor throughout is going to be so nice. And that's one of the things that Marathon prides itself on, is the ability to take the right time to do the floor the right way. And hand selecting these tiles, John, come over here so you don't, there you go. Hand selecting these tiles and making sure that the patterns of these tiles are done in the right way or aesthetically correct. I just love that ability. Or what Marathon does is takes the care and the time to do it right. Another thing you'll see that caught me when I came in here this morning is all of the drawers and cabinets have been taped down for safety. That just makes sure that everything is taken care of, and you're going to have less chance of anything getting damaged when everything is covered and or taped down so it doesn't open. Also, with the dust, you want to keep the dust completely out of what's inside here, because we don't ask the owners to completely remove their items. So you tape these down so that the dust stays out of the refrigerator, the pantry, over here at the water closet area. So that's really cool. In this coach 1250, you're going to see new panels on the ceiling. You're going to see I believe we're doing a new wrap for the owners on the ceiling. New styles, new inserts in the styles and the, it's escaping me right now. You're going to see all new coverings here, new floor, new co-pilot seat with the 3-point harness, new reveal backs on the sofa. John, I'll switch sides with you and go back over here. Valances, that's the word that I couldn't think of. New styles and valances. So you're going to have new fabrics here and a whole new pattern in this portion here, which will really look cool. But this is something that the owners, they really thought about. They bought this coach. This is a fantastic coach, Coach 1250, and they're making it their own. They're reimagining the elements of the coach that they would prefer to change or didn't like, for the lack of a better term. They're changing it to be their own, just like this floor. Different features, a 3-point harness. That's a great investment in the coach because it updates the co-pilot seat. Very, very cool. All right, let's head on out, John. We're going to go out to the back side. We'll close up the show by looking outside at the service department. But the season is over down in the desert, so I am back here for a while. Hopefully this summer, depending on schedules, I'll be headed up to the Polson RV Park, and of course down to Pacific Shores down in Newport. Let's go over this way, John. All right, you guys. Looks like it stopped snowing long enough for us to walk outside. Still a bit cold, but what's that?
Okay, never mind. We're back.
Okay. So here we are on the backside of service. Don't forget to make an appointment. The season is coming to a close, or the season is changing, whether it be on the West Coast or the East Coast. Don't forget to make an appointment. Call your service departments. Call Chris Welch and Kurt Nelson here in Coburg. Make that appointment. Call Chris Lewis in Texas. Say, hey, Chris, I'm coming through. I need to get into service. Also, Joe Steffenzook down in Florida. Call those guys. Make an appointment. If you were on the rally in Tucson, and I heard from someone that was at the rally this morning that there was a lot of people at that rally, over 30 coaches and over 20 new owners or first-timers at the rally. So congratulations to all of you who went to that rally for the Marathon Club. The Marathon Club is a really cool, exclusive thing for owners only, and it gives the owners a chance to get together and experience their coaches, the environment, the lifestyle, and I'm sure they do a whole lot of sharing of ideas and other concepts when it comes to owning a marathon. So congratulations to all of them and our coordinator, Deb Johnson, for putting together such a great event. I heard it was fun. So we got a couple of questions. Abigail's going to throw them over to me. Abigail, let's let's get you on camera. And why not?
It's not what I thought was going to happen.
It's all good.
Do I even need this then?
Here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll hold it for you. Go ahead.
Stop. Okay.
This is the Bob Barker treatment.
Well, Brian Hubbard wants to know, why are there no quad slide X3 coaches anymore?
Okay, so Brian brings up a good question, and let's address it right now. The only reason there are no quad slide or triple slide X3s is because engineering-wise, it is not approved by Prevost. Once Prevost, and I'm talking with my hands a lot. Did you see that, dude? A lot of this. Okay, and I'm using double mics, so it's a double mic. What does it mean? Here's the deal. When Prevost authorizes it from an engineering standpoint, that's when the converters, marathon coach, will start building an X3 in the triple or the quad platform. But until then, and until Prevost says, yes, it is safe, and yes, your warranty won't be voided, then yes, we'll start building the X3 in a triple and a quad. But as of right now, double slide is it for you in the X3 platform.
And then another question we have, I don't want to butcher his last name, George Freesiras, I want to say.
Okay.
What's the maximum sleep capacity you can have in a coach?
Well, that all depends on the floor plan. Max capacity depends on the floor plan that is selected in each coach. We have seen custom marathons with 5 bunks. We've seen them with more than 5 bunks. Mm-hmm. So it all depends on the floor plan, and it all depends on your needs. If you only need 1 bath, then you've got extra room. If you need a bath and a half, then you've got less room. The standard floor plans basically are designed for a couple. You've got a jackknifing sofa. In some quads, we've seen 2 sofas where you could have 2 couples or two people sleeping aside from each other in a quad. Both rooms move out. You got 2 sofas, and you can sleep 2 there. Hey. And then you can sleep people in the bedroom. That's in a quad slide. Now, in a bunkhouse, you can sleep 1 to a bunk. That's 2 people. A couple people in the bedroom, plus the jackknifing. That's a total of 5. Yeah, I do math.
Good job.
Thank you.
The very last question is actually from Eric Benjamin. He just wants to know when you're
Eric.
coming east.
Eric's my man. All right.
When are you coming east?
When are we coming east? I don't know. We're going to put that question to the marathon leadership. I would love to come east and cover the marathon capabilities. I've done a show in Texas, but I've never done a show in Florida. I would love to come down there and do some footage in Florida. So, maybe in the future. A lot of you guys know Mike LeBrosser. He is our director of sales. He's our national director of sales. He will probably assign me to go out and do some video at some point. But until then, there's all kinds of videos out there that show those locations, just not our show or, this show right here. But I would love to go out there and do that. So now we can play Plinko Bob Barker style. It's time for a showcase showdown. A new car. Okay. Anyway, everybody, I could go for days holding the Bob Barker microphone, but I will hand that off to you. Be yourself and do good things. Take care of each other and buy a marathon. And when you want to buy a marathon, reach out to me, Malw at marathoncoach.com. We have some consignments and some pre-owns ready for you. And we've got slots on our production schedule that are not spoken for. Granted, they're a little bit further out on that production schedule, but you need to be thinking ahead. If you own a coach and you want to trade in and move up to a newer coach, I'm your guy. Reach out to me and let's do that. I like wearing my hat, especially on these I feel puffy days. I don't know. Be yourself and do good things. I'm going to get out of here and enjoy this weather. Take care, everybody.